Crash Bandicoot 3. Not my favourite in the trilogy, I'll admit, but can you beat Crash Bandicoot 3 if every crate is a Nitro? Maybe. That's the main focus of tonight. I might have a slight side quest going on as well. Can you see what's in the corner down here? This is Crash Bandicoot 2 over there, running on my Nintendo Switch. The hope is that perhaps while I'm playing Crash 3, maybe the thing that happens sometimes in this level will happen. I tweeted something the other day when I first started trying to do this on the Switch to explain why I think it's worth trying. Just gonna let that play itself. I gave myself 1,000,000 lives, which I think should last for about 4 months. It's very confusing now. I now have 2 controllers down here. So at times I might accidentally start playing Crash Bandicoot 2 instead. I'm going to play as Coco today because Crash Bandicoot's very ugly in this game and I've got my dark Coco skin, and let's go. Once again, I'm not actually using infinite lives, so we'll see how long I can go without cheating too much. I think this will be fun. Maybe. I usually have more fun with the other 2 games in the trilogy, but when it comes to Nitro mode, I don't know. I certainly think there will be fewer huge problems in this game than there were in 1 and 2, hopefully. I'm definitely not expecting to have to mod the game like I did with those 2. I want to get as many Wumpa Fruit as possible. There's 1 bonus level you can complete. I want to go back a little bit. This might be it. There we go. Haven't missed any crystals yet. I do have a few CTR skins working in this game, like Princess Coco, which I think would be quite fun, but I haven't. They crash the game whenever you use them and then finish a level, so we'd be here for a lot longer. Oh god, I hate the swimming levels. My main problem with Crash 3 is all of the gimmicky levels. I'm not a big fan of the swimming. Some of the vehicle levels, let's not worry about it too much. What is happening with that chain? Can you see that? That doesn't look right. Something somewhere is broken. But the good news is, if it breaks too much, I can just start playing Crash Bandicoot 2 in the corner instead. Other problems I'm expecting to face, the bike levels. I already don't like those very much, and they're worse in this version. Now this is useful. I definitely want to keep this for as long as possible. Still want to be very careful. There we go. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to get through those if you don't have this, or if you don't have a mask. Hopefully there's not going to be any points anywhere where I have to... Oh shit. You need to shoot into that pipe before you get here. I was going to say hopefully there's no points where I'm going to have to cheat in any way. There is the whole issue of the level high time. I don't know, I'll talk about high time when I get to it. On my whole playthrough of Crash 2, I think my total deaths, spoilers, are about 200 fewer than in Crash 1. Actually, if I continue on that trajectory, I'll end this game with negative deaths, which would be quite good. The bouncing nitros are creating unexpected water currents, possibly. Although the water in this game is just a different set of animations for Crash, and that's basically it. There's no water physics really, outside of like the jet ski levels. Look at this, once again. This would be a much bigger problem without this little vehicle. These are all observations I made in the video that I made called, whoops, Can You Beat Crash Bandicoot 3 If Every Crate is a Nitro? Once again, I did the sensible thing, and I watched that video just before I started tonight, so hopefully there won't be anything too unexpected that happens. There we go. We're getting through it. The swimming levels are definitely like my least favourite in the whole game, so I'm halfway done with those already, which is nice. The nitro was sticking to the mine, I didn't notice that. Bony Ard. What kind of dinosaur is this? I always forget. Something I said in that video was that the chase sections in this game were a lot harder than in Crash 2. So I'm looking forward to relearning what it was that made me say that. I do think these, like, especially the lava sections, I think the prehistoric levels, these might be some of my favourites aesthetically in the Insane Trilogy. Can I get past this? Do I have to jump over these? Oh god. Ah, haha. What? Oh, come on. Well, it was worth getting that extra life in the first level, wasn't it? Oh my god. Good start. Yeah, I think you have to jump over those, and I just got unlucky last time. The prehistoric levels and the Egyptian levels, I think, would be my favourites from this game. Just any level with a bonus round, actually, I'm quite fond of at the moment. With the previous games, we sort of talked about like, how many levels could you actually get the gem in? Because of things like the bazooka in this game, I wonder if, not every level, because there's things like the swimming, but like in the platforming levels, it might take a while, but you possibly could break every single nitro in most of the platforming levels. But I'm not going to try that tonight. Let me get through this. Oh, shit. Ah, what happened there? My whole computer just turned into like the admin control thing, confirmation box. I love Windows 11. My internet connection just decided it'd be a great time to reconnect. I disagree. I'm going to be really annoyed if I get a game over in this level, because that wasn't my fault. Ran straight into it. Might actually get another life here in a second, hopefully. Oh, I don't need one. We got there. We got there. Making waves. Oh, who's this? Things will hopefully start to get easier once I've beaten Tiny, because the supercharged, superpowered belly flop body slam is very, very useful in this game. Not in levels like this, but hopefully this will be okay. As much as I'm not a fan of the vehicle levels in this game, the jet ski levels should be okay, because like you're not against the clock, it's not like an auto run or anything like that. You can take your time, you can work your way around most obstacles, hopefully. And I'm not going to play Hot Cocoa, because that one might be a problem. Ah! I literally said these levels are good because you can take your time, and then I got distracted by that seagull. Ah! There wasn't even a seagull on that one. Oh! Broken lighting in the game over screen, we like to see that. Ah, fucking... It's hard to brake on the jet ski. The reason it's brighter than Crash 1 and 2 is because Ukarupas actually shows up. Yeah, that's true. It is quite a nice idea that he's sort of lurking in the shadows in the first two games. Although it is sort of implied that he doesn't gain his mask form until after he's released. That's what's shown in the cutscene, right? He suddenly turns into a mask instead of a ghostly spirit. I don't know if the lore completely adds up there. Do 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 do. Every single time I look away, I look back and I'm about to hit a nitro. Everyone always says Crash 3 is much easier than the first two. It's never been my experience. I think I hate the vehicle stuff so much that I just never try hard enough. Oh my god, look at this. Oh no, this is just part of the level. Okay, there we go. They should have remade the original game over screens, yeah. I do like the Crash 1 game over, where they're running, chasing each other. Where am I going? What? Why? What? Did I not play this level? Did I just forget to play level 3? Did no one notice that I hadn't played this level? That's awkward. There's a way to get extra lives in this level, actually, isn't there? Like the baskets. Like this basket up here, if I hit that, can I... that wasn't worth going for, was it? Oh, it's fruit, not lives. Probably not worth it then. Some places... Yeah, there you go. You jump up to the roofs and there's sometimes extra lives up there. And there is something weird that happens in these levels if you get an Aku mask. This is a bit awkward. Unlike the polar levels in Crash 2, there are not normally nitro crates in these levels, which means they didn't really program in a proper response for if you hit a nitro crate in this level. If it happens while you've got a mask, the game breaks a little bit. We might be seeing that later. Okay. I don't know how I completely missed that level before. Now it's time for Tiny Tiger. In my opinion, I might have said this before, when they made an extra level for Crash 3 in the Insane Trilogy, Future Tense, which is a cool level, I really like it, but I think it would have been more interesting if instead of basing it on the Future theme, which already has some levels in the game, they should have picked one of the themes that's used for a boss fight and never a proper level, like this Roman Colosseum setting. It would have been cool to have like an ancient Rome level. Anyway, hopefully this boss fight is not too difficult, and the reward I get for it should hopefully be quite useful. Supercharged body slam. Very useful for dealing with nitro crates. Speaking of Future Tense, did you ever see if it's possible to beat it with nitros? I don't think I did, actually. I'm not going to try it now. Maybe I'll try it at the end, once I've got the bazooka and everything else. If I'm not too exhausted and angry by the time I'm done with this game. That's going to be me. You see angry Uka there? That's going to be me by the time I'm done with the game. Okay, let's just have a little practice with the supercharged body slam, just to re-familiarise myself with... Okay, so you see why that might be beneficial to use at various points in the game. Definitely would have made the first 2 games a lot easier if I could do that. Actually, all of the power-ups in this game are pretty useful. The body slam makes it easier to destroy crates. After the next boss you get the double jump. The third boss you get the death tornado. Both of those mean you can jump like a lot higher and a lot further, which is obviously good for avoiding nitros. And then after that you get the bazooka. The game does give you a lot of things that help with... I don't know, did you hear that? Something just exploded there, I don't know what that was. The game gives you a lot of ways to deal with nitro crates. So in that sense, it's less of a challenge than the first 2 games. Like, look at that. But then there's all the things like the vehicle levels that I kind of hate. And yeah, things like bonus rounds, I think you can get through a lot more of them in this game. I could have done that again, but unless there's loads of lives in there, I won't bother. Maybe I should have done. Probably the frog jumping into the nitro, yeah, that's possible. Yeah, I just saw it happen there. Theoretically, because there's nothing like the huge issues that there are with Crash 1 and 2, it shouldn't take me as long to beat this game, because there won't be a point where I stop to mod the game and then try and do something hundreds of times. Like I did in Crash 1 and 2. But also, you know, hang 'em high. I enjoyed seeing how many people noticed the reference that I put in with this level in my Nitro video. What I don't enjoy is that you lose a life the first time you go into this level because of that opening cutscene, which is just such bullshit. What's the trick with this? I think you can sort of stand on this step here and then... yeah, there you go. It looks like you shouldn't be able to make that, but you can. My favourite part of any Crash game, the hanging sections. Fuck. Yeah, this is a bit awkward because you can't see very well. Like, normally you'd break those crates and then you'd be able to see what's behind them. So I've had a few game overs, but I haven't been given any masks yet. We'll see how long that lasts. Can I safely do something here? Yeah, cool. This, you actually don't want to kill this guy straight away because you can use him here, I think. Like that. What level is this? Number 7? Oh no. I just remembered what level 8 is. Oh god, I think it won't be too bad. I think the worst of the motorbike levels is Road Crash, which is the second one. Hopefully the first one is not too bad. I think the biggest problem with the bike levels is a lot of the speed boost things you can't use because there's crates immediately after them that you can't avoid. Any cheating yet? Not yet. It's all been quite successful so far. Well, apart from all of the problems. The Biker Crash skin is one of my favourite things in Crash 3. The bike levels themselves, not so much. Okay, definitely want to get that speed boost at the start. I'm hoping this one's going to be okay, as long as no one shunts me into the nitros. I'm getting flashbacks to doing hazard perception tests. I've got to look ahead to make sure that it's safe to go onto the speed boost, so make sure there aren't any nitros in front of me. I actually did my hazard perception test twice and passed both times, for anyone who learned to drive in the UK and understands what I'm talking about. Because I failed my practical test so many times that the pass that I had for my hazard perception expired before I managed to pass my proper driving test. Tomb time. Like I said, I do like the Egyptian levels, and I think this is a really good place to use the belly flop actually. Just got to be very careful. There we go. Tomb Wader is the worst of the Egyptian levels in this because a lot of the flooding rooms, normally there's iron crates you can stand on like halfway through them to get a bit of safety, but you can't use them in this version, so you've got to run all the way through the flooded rooms in one go. Do we think I can do this bonus round? Possibly not. How are we doing with Crash 2 over there? I don't know how many lives I've got through it. I did start with 1 million lives at some point. Let's not get distracted by that. Avoid the light. Avoid the crates. Okay, what's behind this? Oh. Okay, I want to go this way. I don't know what the maximum number of lives you can get. But basically, when I started running that thing over there, Crash 2 Bear Down, that's playing on my Nintendo Switch. I left it running on its own for about 12 hours, and then I don't know how long it took for me to run under the nitros, but after it had been going for 12 hours, that's when I noticed that I had got through them. And then I left it running for 2 days, and it never happened again. But the game crashed at some point, and I'm wondering if that's because I had 1 million lives, and I obviously got through a few thousand of them. Maybe I passed the point where the game can no longer count the number of deaths that you've had. Unless there's some other reason why leaving the game running for several days breaks it. Because obviously it does keep track of how many times you've died, and that's how it determines when you get like extra checkpoints and things like that. And I wonder if I got to the point where it overflowed or something. Oh, I think some of these jumps are a bit long. Because the thing here, normally these platforms would be moving. You hit a switch and then they start moving, but the switches are nitro now, so you can't activate them. Which means you have to do some quite long jumps to cover that distance. But it's okay. That wasn't too bad. Level 10. This isn't Midnight Run, is it? I'm expecting this to be difficult. I've got 1 life. I'm going to get a game over pretty soon, I'm sure. It's only 35 crates, so you'd think it wouldn't be too bad, but I think it's just the position of them makes it awkward to do certain jumps. Oh. And avoid certain dragons. I would like to have a few lives going into the next warp room, now that I think about some of the stuff that's coming up. I'm hoping there's some free lives somewhere in this level. Yeesh. I seem to recall I spent a long time playing this. The first time I tried this with all nitros. It's like, that was 2 years... Oh, shit. That was 2 years ago now, and I still quite vividly remember playing this level many, 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 many times. I think I will start getting masks after enough deaths on this level, which will be helpful as long as I don't fall into holes like that, and as long as I don't hit nitros with them. Can you, like, dash through those barrels? Oh my god. Ah, that's a bit awkward. The rolling ones, yes. The station, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. The ones that are rolling down a hill, I think it's safe to dash through. Does it work on the nitros? I'm just thinking, because, as I said, there's never normally nitros in these levels. So, they're not properly programmed in with this style of gameplay. I'm just wondering if there's a thing you can do where you can actually just dash through them. It might be beneficial to dash anyway, because you kind of... Oh, whoops. You kind of get past the dragons before their cycle starts if you're going fast enough. That's the first mask of the game so far, I think. Maybe this is the tactic, just dash through the whole level. Like, you jump further, you get past the dragons easier. Oh, I think this is where I died before, isn't it? Oh, I was expecting there to be an invisible wall on the side to prevent that from happening. Ow. Oh, you can die by running into that wall. Ah! Ah, okay. Oh, I got the crystal though. Oh shit. Do you see what happened there? I hit the nitro while I had a mask, and then that just removes control completely. You can't do anything after that happens, so you've got to be careful about that. Ow. Ow. Great. Love the polar footage in the bottom right. Yeah, I wish I was playing that instead of this. Ah! Okay. Let's calm down for a second. I think this is at the end though, isn't it? There we go. Oh, I was quite close to the end for most of that actually. Oh, good morning. Good morning to you too. It is 1:31 AM. Oh, Coco's just got a phone call. We might be seeing that in a minute actually. We got to beat another boss first, so we'll wait and see. Dingo Dial. My favourite music in the whole series. Does anyone know what this version of the song is? Whoops. Whoops. Here it is. Oh, I'm on 0 lives. Am I going to do this without game over? No. I'm not very good at sliding instead of belly flopping or vice versa. Like Penguin. Anyone want to talk about Wallace and Gromit? After Dingo recovers from the first phase, count to 2. And then go and get him. Yeah, okay, you do need to wait a little bit. What I did there was also belly flop, again, accidentally. Thank you for the advice. Double jump for doing this. That should be useful in quite a few places. It's a shame that it doesn't take long to beat this when you cheat, because I do really love this music. And I do like the Insane version with the electric guitars quite a lot. But, that's it for Dingo Dial. Double jump. Easy. What's next? I think it's Dynamite. The only place in all 3 games where I did find a use for the exploding phone trick. The problem is, it's quite annoying to pull off and it does involve quite a lot of waiting. Baby T. Love Baby T. Is especially useful here because he does give you an extra hit point, which is always useful against the nitros. On the PS1 version, you can sort of just go past the point where you normally leave him behind and do a belly flop and sort of break him through the barrier, but I don't think... Yeah, he just runs away as soon as you get there. So this, I think I want to do a belly flop there, and then belly flop a bit closer. Okay. And then I'm just going to stand here for a while and see if Coco's phone starts ringing. Sometimes after she takes a phone call, her phone will then start like sparking and she'll throw it up in the air and it will explode at around about the height that those nitros are. And if that happens and you can time it perfectly, you're able to slide away from the explosion just as the phone goes off and detonates them all. And it's really satisfying. You have to be very, very precise with your timing, and you also have to wait around for quite a long time for that animation to actually play. So I'm not going to sit here for too long, because there is a way to use a belly flop to get past this. This is when I grab the controller to see what happens next. Oh, okay. Tried this before, and sometimes it happens in like the first 30 seconds, and then sometimes it'll take 10 minutes before it happens. Imagine if Vicarious Visions made it so her phone explodes in her pocket randomly, losing a life at random. Is it no, I won't name any phone brands. Does anyone know what Coco's phone number is? I might just give her a call. There is a thing where if you sort of mod the game to have 2 players, either player 1 can kill player 2, or player 2 can kill player 1 using the exploding phone. Is this a mod that exists? If you're asking about the multiplayers, don't get excited. I haven't ever managed to actually have the second player playable. To be fair, you would be taking photos if you found yourself in an environment like this, wouldn't you? I was going to say, I think my Facebook picture was me on a volcano for real. But no, I think a friend of mine, I'm in his profile picture where we're on a volcano together. So there is a way to get through this with a belly flop. I don't know exactly. Yeah, too close. Okay. You can play as Baby T rather than having him as like a mount. And then I think something interesting happens if you play this level as Baby T. And then you get to the point where you can start riding, Baby T. I think that breaks the game in some interesting ways. Sadly, he is now dead, so we're not going to see that. I have seen it happen where if this Nitro right here jumps up like that at the exact same moment that you do the belly flop, it can blow up all of these crates because it's close enough to the ones above it to detonate everything. But obviously that's totally random and there's no way to really predict when that's going to happen. So I was too close last time. But the thing is, you jump higher when you do a belly flop, and there's a danger of hitting the ones above me here. This is very, very tricky to do, actually. Okay, it's quite easy. That's good. There's a bonus thing you can use as a checkpoint immediately afterwards. So as long as I don't get a game over, I won't have to do that again. We've got 1 life. I'm not totally confident that I'm not going to have to do that again. Okay. Ah! Shit. Maybe I will try the bonus round again. Oh, I've got the double jump. I keep forgetting that. That should make things easier. Oh, look at this. It actually tells you to use the belly flop here. Well, I'm not going to listen to that advice anymore. Brilliant. Is that the same one that got me before? So I'm going to have to do that again. I think I've already had more game overs than I did in Crash 2. Ah. I can't defend that. The Nitros were so close in Crash 2, really. I haven't been paying attention. It's quite common to see one of the 2 pairs jump up high enough. The chances of both of them going at the same time, that's what makes it so unlikely. Okay, it's not too bad, actually. I'm going to ignore that sign. 13-1, but that'll come in handy. Okay, I think I want to be over here. Yeah, once you get past that first group, hopefully, it's okay. Now, I'm just trying... Oh, shit. Ow. I'm going to get another game over, I think. Now, where am I going? McCrody. Now, hello. That's a name I recognise. One of the levels that's coming up soon is a level called High Time. And I've seen in the past... Well, shit. I've seen a speedrunner manage to do a trick in High Time that I hadn't figured out for myself. Am I right in thinking, McCrody, that you are the speedrunner who posted that video of the speedrun of this game with all nitros where you managed to, like, jump over the hanging section in that level? You can do that. You still need the 3rd power-up. Oh yeah, you use the death tornado, don't you? Oh, never mind then. I'm not going to be doing any of that kind of glitch, and I'll tell you right now, I'm going to cheat to get through High Time, because fuck that. I was going to say that the level gives you a mask, then I remembered it would be replaced with a nitro. Yeah, that's one of the big problems with this version of the game. Right, if I crack this... Nope, you tried looking for a way to do it without the death tornado. There's definitely something, because I've seen a video from someone else. I put a clip of it... Ow. I put a clip of it in my nitro video. There's something you can do in High Time with, like, the bouncy awnings. You can, like, glitch yourself miles up into the sky. And I reckon there's a way to get on top of the level by doing that. But I've never managed it. There's something around here somewhere, I think. Yeah, shit. Ah, why didn't I just jump? I definitely think there's something about the camera or something that makes these chase sections harder than in Crash 2. I'm really struggling with this. Oh. I like that noise. Okay. Are we sure you get pity masks in that end section? I feel like there might be a different rule once you get into the chase itself. Dynamite! That was horrible. This is going to be even more horrible, probably. I don't like the swimming levels. And then it's high time. I've already decided I'm going to cheat. Why cheat? Try. Yeah, I'll try. There is a chance that you can get through it without cheating, because the nitros in that section can glitch in a way that makes it possible to avoid them, but not very likely. Would there be any benefit? Oh, I forgot that you can't just go through those. Does messing with the graphics setting help? I never tried it with that level because I came up with a different way of doing it. I've only really tried doing that in Crash 1. Although, having said that, I did attempt that on something recently, and I didn't get anywhere near the same results on my new PC that I used to. Like, even running on this computer on fucking hell, on integrated graphics, I wasn't getting the same kind of glitching that I used to on my old computer. I think I would have to use my MacBook, which is what I used to play this game on years ago. I used to get a lot of comments complaining about things like frame rate and how shit everything looked. This is the computer that I used to do that stuff on. It's such a fucked up piece of shit, but I love that computer. I have to, whoops. Look at that. I want to see that animation with the skeleton skin. I wonder what that looks like. Stormy Ascent. I've done it. I've done Stormy Ascent with all nitros. Go to my video that's called Can You Beat Crash Bandicoot If Every Crate is a Nitro? The end of that video is Stormy Ascent. I did reveal the truth about this somewhere else, but at the end of that playthrough of Stormy Ascent, I did actually hit a nitro and blow myself up. That was deliberate, genuinely. Just to end the video with an explosion instead of a boring, successful completion of the level. See, look how much more fun it is when things explode, and there's sharks as well. Can you beat Crash Bandicoot if every crate is a shark? That's what we want to see. Can you beat Crash Bandicoot if every crate is a chase level? I do like putting the giant polar bears in every level, so maybe I'll try that next. Can you beat Crash Bandicoot if every Wumpa fruit is a nitro? I don't know. I don't like these fan blades that are just really hard to see, and a bit vague about when they're safe to travel through. Great. Can you beat Crash Bandicoot if every enemy is the red piranha plant shooting bombs? I'm not doing that. I don't like those plants. It's all of these gimmicky levels that I dislike the most in this game. And they're also the ones where you can never get any checkpoints. There's multiple reasons why these levels are even worse in this version. The red plant and the bees would be insane to watch. Do you not think I'm suffering enough? Oh. Well, I could just hang around here for a while and see if these kind of break themselves, but I think I've got game over in more levels than not at this point. Can you beat Crash 3 if every crate was the stone crate from Crash Bash? I'll tell you what I'm going to beat. I'm going to beat you people who keep making these suggestions in a minute if you don't. What are you trying to do to me? This level's one where you can get out of bounds. How do I do that? Where the crystal is? Oh well, let's not worry about it yet then. I think I'm a long way off that. Ah, crystal. What do I do? How do I break the level? The bottom left of that platform. Is this what you mean by platform? I'm going to be cheating on the next level, so just go up and into the corner. Like up here. Just go up and down into the corner while pressing these things like that. Up right and then down right to spin into the corner. Yeah, I think, yes. Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm just gonna hang around here for a second. What do I do now? Left! Okay, left. I don't like this. Okay. Keep going left? Left down. Underneath this? Or just down? Okay. Oh! Ah! Oh my god! Flibberjig and Macrody, thank you guys. I don't even know if the rest of the level was any harder than the start of it. Now that I've cheated once, I'm not going to feel too bad about cheating in this level. I mean, I'll get up to the point just to have a look. I think I'm going to become a speedrunner after this. I'm so good at it now. I know all the secrets. Oh, I got double jump. There is a thing, as I saw in Macrody's video, you can like get on top of one of these guys hanging out the window, and it is possible to get way above the hanging section, and you can, with the death tornado that I don't have, glide all the way over past all of this shit. But I hadn't really thought you can't get the death tornado yet. You can blow those up safely, and then these are a problem. I haven't found any way to blow these up safely without the bazooka, which I don't have. You can't do like the slide spin jump trick here. I don't know if I've tried it with like the old Crash 1 method though, where you just jump and spin. When you do it with a slide spin, you're jumping directly upwards, and that's why you can't escape the explosion. But doing just a spin and jumping away, maybe you can get away from it. I don't know though. Oh, no, I don't think you can get far enough. Small hop with a spin and go... Yeah, small hop with a spin and go left. That's what I'm trying to do. But, yeah, or use the bazooka. Even that's not that easy, because you still have to run away quite quickly. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get it. Maybe if I hadn't cheated on the last level. One more idea, go on, hit me, while I wait for this screen. Crouch when on the monkey bars. Maybe, yeah, if... Oh, wow. When I think about doing that though, because I'll be jumping and then pressing R1 to try and crouch. I'm not very good at timing. All that's going to make me do is belly flop back into the explosion, I'm sure of that. But I don't know if that's going to protect you from the explosion. Ah, shit. I told you that is what was going to happen. Well, I've got a mask now. Oh. Okay. So basically that, but a bit closer to begin with, I think. Ah! Well, if I can actually keep a mask up to that point, that's how I'm going to get through it. It might be doable. Oh no, I took a hit. For a split second, I thought I'd done it, but I did lose the mask, so never mind. I think the rest of the level's okay. Oh shit, there's a death route there. Do I want to go into that? I've got the crystal. No nitros. Is there an exit in the death route then? I'll have a look. Might as well. Who was it who said there's no nitros? Oh, are these normally iron arrows? Okay, we'll see. Oh, purple gem. Okay. What's I saw the purple gem door earlier. That was in is it Tomb Time? In Clash 2 I managed to get a few extra lives out of having a few colour gems in the final level. I don't know if there's anything helpful in the equivalent thing in Bug Light, but we're quite a way off that now, so I won't worry about it. This is another level where even without the nitros, I struggle with this quite a lot. Yeah, so you want to avoid that ramp, I think. Oh shit, there's a hole. Once I've played this a few thousand times, I will start to learn it. Oh, that's... I don't know if that's safe to go on. Oof. I thought that might be safe. You can use the death tornado in the tiny fight to get loads of lives. Okay. Yes, of course the lions won't really benefit me in this level because there's no checkpoints or anything, so doesn't really make a difference. Although actually, come to think of it, if you get a game over in the bike levels, the game will crash because you're not supposed to be able to die. Oh shit, okay, you do need to do that ramp. Whoops. This one, you don't want to touch that. This is the only one of the bike levels, I think. Oh shit. It's like a complete circuit. You end up back where you started. So is there a way to, like, go backwards and just immediately beat the race? That would be quite convenient. Oh, I just realised you can't actually see my position in the race. Is there just a thing where after 30 seconds, the start line becomes the finish line? I think there's probably, like, a checkpoint system, isn't there? Now I actually have to, like, kill myself deliberately to go back to the start. Well, okay. No, not a good idea to play this level with 0 lives. Back into my favourite level. What do you want? Leave me alone. Fucking Aku. No help in this game. Love Crash Bandicoot 3. I mean, at this point, why am I not using infinite lives? It should just be a case of memorising what you need to do. And avoiding the other drivers. And the police cars. And the nitros. And the holes. And some of the boost pads. And the sides of the track, and some of the ramps, and not doing that either. There's no point in continuing at this point, is there? No, there is. It's worth it just to try and get used to it again. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? I survived one of those nitros then, though. Did you see that? I think I just caught it with my back wheel, and it didn't kill me. I just did it again there. Did you see that? That might be something I can abuse. Why is it, in these bike levels, the start and finish line, they use, like, the old school PS1 style font? Why didn't they use that everywhere else in the game? Picture of Cortex on that billboard is terrifying, by the way. Okay. You can, if you like stop accelerating before you hit the nitros, it is actually safe to go on some of those boost pads because you can start steering again once you stop boosting. So maybe I don't need to be as careful with them as I have been doing. I'm not going to risk that one though. Not when I'm this close and I'm second. Okay, look at this, look at this. Okay, I might have done it actually. Oh. This next level should be a nice one, hopefully. Double header. Thankfully, all of the medieval levels are pretty good actually. As long as you avoid these big guys. The nitro mug. Yeah, do you like it? It's so impractical. What an insane bit of merchandise. You know what, actually? For all the hate that I give the motorbike levels, fucking hell, someone's got a MacBook on the floor. That's inconsiderate. Look at this guy. I hate the bike levels, but I love Biker Crash. I bought this from a Hot Topic in Los Angeles many years ago because I believe at the time it was exclusive to Hot Topic. So I went all the way to America just to buy this. That's not true. I'm not going to start playing with toys. I've got stuff to do. God, I don't like that. I do wish they'd stuck with Skylander's design for everything going forwards, but at least that was an easy level. I died, but, you know, I like how I'm being so, like, righteous about not cheating to give myself infinite lives, when in the corner of the screen, I'm playing Crash Bandicoot 2 with 1 million lives. I think Doubleheader was the only level you didn't game over in this warp. Quite likely. Why is Entropy the third boss in this game, considering, like, plot and the way that he's introduced at the start? Even in Crash 4, spoilers, he's once again set up to be the main villain, and then he isn't the final boss there either. So this is going to give me the Death Tornado. I can double jump and I'll be able to glide. That should help me get over some difficult obstacles later on. There we go. That was nice and easy compared to the last few things I've been doing. Death Tornado Spin. Disappointing the Entropy fighters in Crash 4. Yeah, it's made out to be quite an epic event, isn't it? But the actual boss fight itself is not that interesting. I haven't played Crash 4 in ages. Should I do it next? No, I've said I want to do Twinsanity next. Sphinxinator, is it next? I do know this game. Now, what was it about loads of extra lives in this level? How many are there? On the left path, there are 4 lives. Those could be quite useful then. Ah, here they are. Oh yeah, you can bounce on the monkeys, of course. Do I want to keep going or have I missed the crystal? I'm pretty sure it's safe to keep going, right? I'm going to wait here for a second. Oh, they don't blow them up, apparently. Oh, what? Something weird happened there. Yeah, okay, 10. Well, we might as well. Please don't kill me. Ow! The next level's going to be hard. Definitely not the easiest level. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. Level 17, what is that? I should know these by now. 18, I think, is Tell No Tales. 19, I think, is Future Frenzy. Oh, Bye Bye Blimps. Yes, okay. Yes, there is a fun thing in the plane levels where hitting the nitros won't kill you, and in some cases will give you extra health. I mean, I'm not very good at the plane levels anyway, but... Oh my god, inverted controls. Yeah, let me do this. I'm going to fly straight into this one and see what happens. I love that. It's so counterintuitive. The nitros become less dangerous, relatively speaking, the further into the trilogy you get, yeah. And further into this game that you get, really, because of all the superpowers that you gradually unlock. Tell No Tales. Now, did we decide that there were some lives I could pick up here? I got 5 lives. Is that the most lives I've had at any point? You can go into the secret area here. For the... Oh yeah! Hang on a minute, where is that? Oh, there they are. If I can pick up a few lives in this level, do we think I'm past the point where I'm going to get game overs now? Oh, there's one there. That might be a bit risky. You can completely skip this section, can't you? So obviously there's something secret over here. Ah, ow, ow. The question is, how many lives am I going to lose trying to get to them? I do love the jet ski levels. Ow. I don't like these levels that much. There definitely used to be a way that you could safely blow up nitros with the jet ski. When the game first came out, that's how I got the Platinum Relic on Hot Cocoa. But they patched that at some point. I do like that you can see where the exit is from here. There should be a crash level with the goal right in front of you, but before you can reach it, the ground opens up and you fall down a long hole. I mean, that's pretty much what happens in Castle Machinery, isn't it? Oh my god, okay. Oh, hello. I don't like being out here. Everything feels wrong. Okay, I'm back to 5 lives. Is that what I was on when I started this? Yeah, I gained the lives that I lost trying to get it. Oh, look at that. I don't totally like the look of this. I guess just go across here. Yeah, okay, that's alright. Oh wow, there's the exit in the distance over there. Oh my god. Okay, I think I've done it. Oh, there's a life there. Is that safe to collect? There we go. Okay. Ooh. Future Frenzy. I don't remember there being anything hugely problematic about this. Oh dear, look at this. I can't wait to get the bazooka. That's going to be... That's going to be useful. It's so scary every time. I knew that was going to happen. I wanted to double jump to be safe, but there's a low ceiling. Can I blow it up? Nah. At least I'm not on a motorbike. Although there is another one of those levels coming up. shortly. Just a normal jump over this is all you need. It's fine. This, I don't think will get me over them. You can manually jump over them with a death tornado, or it is safe to do a belly flop on this thing. Manual jump. Yeah, okay, that's quite easy actually. Now, hang on, what's the tactic for this? Slide, spin, jump into a glide, but don't double jump. I think that's the tactic for this, right? Not like that. Regular slide jump into death tornado. Okay. I slid incorrectly. I'd be shocked if I don't die quite a lot in Tomb Raider. There we go. Okay. We got through it. We're getting closer to the bazooka. I mean, the bazooka's not going to help in the bike level, but level 20. Tomb Raider. Maybe my favourite level in the game, normally. There's a big group of nitros up ahead. Normally those are iron crates, which you can stand on the top of for safety when the room is flooded. Not anymore, so you have to be pretty fast. But not so fast that you drown. Oh dear. I'm predicting at least one game over in this level. Slide jump and glide as it's going down. Yes. Yes, that'll be the way to do it. Don't wait until it's fully drained and then run into it. Glide into it while it's still going down. That's a good idea. So, like, glide into it like this. Yes, that's the way to do it. Yep, okay, got it. Thanks for the tip. Do we think I can make this? Oh my god. That might be like the most nitros you have exploding at once in this version of the game. See, the problem with this one is you can't glide into it because you've got to open the door as well. So... oh, that one wasn't as hard as the first bit, actually. That's okay. Ah, there is a platform you can use here for safety up ahead. Oh, actually, I don't know if I wanted to do that. There we go. That's helpful. Ah! You see what I almost did there? Oh shit. Oof. I think it's safe to stand on this, isn't it? Maybe stand on the edge and crouch down. If I kill this guy and then get back on here, and then do the thing right... oh no, too soon, too soon, too soon, too soon. Oh no! Oh my god. Oh my god! I thought I'd fucked that, but actually... not too bad. It might be the case that the first flood section is actually the hardest. Although I remember this last bit being quite difficult. Is this the end? Oh, there's loads of these platforms here actually. This is fine. But I do think the last section where you run... is this the exit up here? It might be difficult, I don't know. Fuck, I knew that was going to happen. I was going to say, the problem with gliding into them is that you're spinning when you land near the nitros, and that's... difficult. Okay. Oh, I don't like having one life. I was right at the end before. Uh-oh. Don't want another game over. I don't want to have to do the first bit again. It's worse than everything that comes up later. Ah, fuck. That was a bit scary. These bits are okay. It's just like the final jump to the end. The last gauntlet, this bit. I mean, the temptation is to try and jump on the thing that slides out of the wall, but... the timing on that is pretty tight, isn't it? Is it possible to blow up those nitros using the beetle? With a... yes, that's what you want to do. Hell yeah, okay. That's what you want to do. And then... ah! I'm on 0 lives. Am I going to beat the game without another game over? I'm not very good at this boss fight. So, I think like Crash 2, the engine fight is a lot harder than Cortex. But the Cortex fight is harder in this than in Crash 2. Oh my god, he's almost dead. One more hit. And I'll have beaten him. I did it! I killed him! What's going on here? What a twist! It's a little bit phallic. Okay. Fruit bazooka. To fire fruit at a target, hold whatever that is. Button to raise gun. Aim with directional buttons, then press B, whatever that is, to fire. Directional buttons. Is that really what they recommend using? Oh, I've got to manually exit. final warp room, and I've got a big bazooka. 5 crystals left. Gone tomorrow. The bazooka will hopefully make a lot of things much easier. These are not real crates, by the way. These are fake, these crates, which is why they're not nitros. This would be quite tricky, I think, if they were real crates. But thankfully, no. I want to be really careful. I'm still on 0 lives. My god. When's the last time I beat a level without dying? I did this without dying, right? If you don't count the bonus round. Because I started with 0 lives and I ended with 0 lives. Do not enter orange asphalt. That is good advice. Is that level 22? We'll leave that for now. 23 is... oh, Flaming Passion. 24 is Flying Mad Bombers. 25 is Bug Light. Let's do this one then. I can't believe I did Tomb Raider. No lives here. Oh, I mean, I'll probably get a game over and that's where the lives will come from. I love these 2 crates. Don't know why they start climbing up the walls. I think they're supposed to both be on the floor, aren't they? I don't want to end on a bike level. I think I'll be really, really miserable when I finish the game if I do that. You've got to go after one more level. You need to watch the pain of the bike level. I think we've got some quite sadistic people watching me tonight. You just want me to suffer. One last time with this guy. Now, I don't think it's as bad as Road Crash, though. 4 lives. I'll do it in 4 lives. I do like the lighting here. Orange lighting in the desert. Ah! Okay, I forgot about the moving police cars. I'm sure it's not as bad as Road Crash. Ow. I keep getting distracted by Crash Bandicoot 2, which is a game that I like more than this. This is good, this is good. Where's the one that I hit, though? Is it this one? Ah. Oh, okay. I survived it that time. Is this one safe? Didn't get it anyway. I am in first. This might be okay. Don't want to go on that ramp, I don't think. Okay, okay. Ah, shh. Jai, did you see that? Oh my god. I was going fast enough that I survived that one. Okay. Mad Bombers. I do struggle with this one more than with the blimp level. Oh, hang on. I'm going to cover up my health bar, but I don't like the asymmetry of me being in the top with what's going on in the corner there in the bottom. I don't think it's going to happen, that Crash 2 thing. I'll just do it every time I ever live stream from now on. I'll have that happening in the corner until we see it. Even if I'm not playing Crash Bandicoot, I just want to... this is just going to be my thing now. Where's the last one? Oh, there's a gigantic arrow at the top of the screen telling me where to go. 5 out of 5. 24 crystals. Oh my god. 1 level left. And I haven't done any modding. And I think this level's alright as well, isn't it? I mean, obviously I've got the bazooka, which helps. We might have had our last game over of the evening. Then I do sometimes struggle with the final boss. Luckily, this one uses the Firefly, like the dark level in Crash 2. So I don't have to do what I did in Crash 1. Considering this is the oh shit. I was trying to move further away so it was more safe to shoot them, but I went a bit too far. Considering this is the last level in the game, it's definitely not the hardest. In this mod or normally. 121 crates in this level, oh my god. That's crystal number 25 anyway. That's death number 2 million. I'm definitely going to finish this game faster than I did Crash 1 or 2. Probably in fewer deaths as well. I've had a lot of game overs though. There hasn't been a level that I've had to play hundreds of times to try and get through it, like the one in the corner over there. But I have still had a lot of game overs, so I must have died a lot. But that was the 25th crystal, unless I've missed another level somewhere, but it doesn't look like I have. Final boss, and then I'm done with Crash 3. Man, that was... there were some moments in that were really horrible. The game just crashed. I was just saying there were some moments that were really horrible, but for the most part, it was okay. Don't know why that happened. Kind of slowed the momentum of the big, exciting ending a little bit, but here we go. His shield is another one of those... Ah, I'm dead. Is another one of those objects that's quite interesting to place into levels. I might get one more game over, just for old time's sake. This is just the normal... this is the final boss as it's supposed to be. Come on. You see that little message that briefly flashes up saying waiting for other players to be ready or whatever it is? It's more remnants of Skylanders shit. I think I've done it. unless I fall in the hole. That is Crash Bandicoot 3, but every crate is a Nitro. Done! And I didn't cry once, which I'm sure I sometimes do when I play this game. The timer on the stream says 3 hours 16. I think the first stream went for about 20 minutes before it crashed, so I'll call it 3.5 hours. That's like an hour faster than I did Crash 1. Half an hour faster than Crash 2. To celebrate, should we have a look at future tense? I think it must be possible, right, with the bazooka. I don't like the lighting in this level. I do wish it was dark like the other future levels, but what can you do? Which of the 3 Nitro games is the most fun for you? Now that's an interesting question. I mean, I've had some fun with this one when I haven't been doing all the levels that I hate. And it's very satisfying that with this game, you don't have to mod it at any point. Which is why it is possible for people to do speedruns of this version, which aren't really realistic in the others. So I do like that about it, but I think there's too many levels in this that I really hate for this to be the one that's the most fun. I wonder how it'd look if it had regular future levels lighting. I think I've done that at some point. Look at this. I haven't seen a whole lot of lives like that. Ow. Throughout the game. Crash 3 doable without the bazooka? Maybe. Maybe? There's only 3 levels, excluding this one, that you even play after getting the bazooka, like platforming levels. I think it would be doable without the bazooka, but a lot more fun with it. That looks like it's about as close as you can get to do that safely. Oh my god, look at this. This would be an interesting one to watch for a while on a laggy computer, wouldn't it? Oh my god. Oh, what's going on there? Did they put an invisible wall around the metal crates? Maybe. Look at that! I didn't know about that. I think possibly not only can you complete this bonus level, you can break every box in it as well. There is some weird stuff in this level, in a lot of places actually. That's a fun crate to break though, looking in the reflection. In the Switch version, which you can see over there, they had to move it because there's no reflections in that game. Ah! Did I know that? That enemy respawned? That was scary. Ah, okay. Is this normally an arrow crate? Ah, apparently this is what killed me before and I'm just not really paying attention to what's going on. Well, I mean, obviously I want to blow this up actually, if I can. Safely. Because of the conveyor belt, you can't really get far enough away to do the belly flop, and then using the bazooka... Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. It is fine, actually. Oh, there's a life up there. If I can get this. There we go. I don't know if I knew that was there. I must have done. Well, that's convenient. Because this, I'm not going to get through this first time. What the hell is going on here? I realise I probably haven't played this level for years. That wasn't the thing that I should have done. They shoot 4 rockets each time. Okay. Oh, I see. They shoot 4 times. And then pause very briefly. Okay. Just because I understand what they're doing, it doesn't make it that much easier for me to figure out how to get through it. There. Okay, got it. Got it. Is this the final section? I see the water wheels. These are called water wheels in the file as well, which I think is interesting. Can I get this guy before I... Yes. Okay. Is it safe to go up here? Yes. Okay, okay, okay. Can you beat future tense if every crate is a nitro? Yeah. No reward for doing it, just beating the level. Now Hot Cocoa and Eggopus Rex. I reckon I could probably do Eggopus Rex if every crate's a nitro. I don't think that'll be too difficult. Hot Cocoa, maybe not. How'd you get into Eggopus Rex? I could cheat to get in there. I think I'm pretty much done with what I want to do tonight. Sadly, it does seem like my experiment with Crash 2 in the corner there is not gonna be successful. And yeah, I'm not gonna play this. There's no point in playing this. Crash 3, done. Thanks everyone for the help when I needed it. Hang on, let me take this fucking thing off. Wouldn't it be absolutely incredible if I did it now? Did you see that? That's what I'm talking about. Those 2 on the left, I reckon they jumped up high enough there, but all 4 of them have got to go at the same time for it to be possible. So I don't think it's going to happen. Crash 3, with all nitros, done. Faster than Crash 1 and 2. Fewer deaths? I don't know yet. I'll count them up. What's next? Twinsanity? Maybe. If you want to see Wrath of Cortex, I did it a couple of years ago. Go and find the live stream. It's not that interesting. Stop talking about Crash Bandicoot 1. Shut up. I want to go to bed. Good night.